Exclusive, the Tribeca Film Institute (TFI) is supporting 16 new feature projects from Latin America and the Caribbean. 12 will receive grants, each worth up to $10,000. Projects, which range from development stage to post-production, will get financial support, mentoring and workshops. Filmmakers come from Cuba, Chile, Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, Costa Rica, Venezuela, Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. Since launching its TFI Latin America Fund in 2010, TFI has set aside $750,000 for 76 filmmakers. The fund is run in partnership with Bloomberg Philanthropies and CANACINE. TFI sponsors SANFIC in Santiago, Chile and the Los Cabos Film Festival and provides mentoring at Nuevas Miradas Filmmaker Retreat in Cuba and workshops at DocsMX in Mexico City. Our long-standing collaborations with over 10 regional partners in Latin America. I have been involved with this program since its inception, and have greatly enjoyed seeing these thoughtful storytellers flourish throughout the region. It's also been a real privilege to have cemented so many great friendships in the process, said Jose Rodriguez, Director, Documentary Programs, TFI. Per today's announcement, the following scripted projects will receive financial support. L.A. Pacera, Puerto Rico, written. While staying at her mother's house and spending time with new and old friends, she gets to live in the self-determined way she needs. Miriam Niente, Dominican Republic, written. Her family can't wait to meet John Lewis, her internet boyfriend set to accompany her. When Miriam sees him for the first time, and realizes he's black, her quiet middle-class world of good intentions begins to crumble. The return of Mr. Roque Thielen to the island of Acare Meru, Venezuela, written. Ceniza Negra, Costa Rica, written. In collaboration with Impulso Morelia International Film Festival, FICM, LANEGRADA, Mexico, written. Their marital dynamic shifts when one becomes terminally ill. In collaboration with Guadalajara Construya, Guadalajara International Film Festival, FICG, Martinez, Mexico, written. The following documentary projects will receive financial support. Felisa. She often plays the role of the mother in horror films and commercials, but in real life, she is single and does not have any children of her own. The Night Flowers, Mexico, directed by Eduardo Escovel. In a small and conservative indigenous village on the shores of Mexico's largest lake, live a group of transgender youth, the self-described Night Flowers, who struggle to uphold their gender identity every day. As each of them confronts their insecurities and fears head-on, within their oppressive environment, and their notion of freedom becomes more complicated, their strong bond will generate in them a sense of identity that they have yet to find within their own town. SUMERCE, Colombia, directed by Victoria Solano Ortega. SUMERCE follows veteran activist Don Eduardo, rising political leader Cesar Pachin and agricultural educator Rosita as they fight their government's decision to allow mining companies to carve up their birthright in rural Colombia. As tensions rise, a battle unfolds for the future security of over 12 million Colombian campesinos and the country's access to fresh water. No Kings, Brazil, directed by Emilia Melo. Beyond roads and electricity, only 150 miles away from Rio de Janeiro, there is a place where fishing, carving canoes, and building clay-walled houses by hand are still a vital part of daily life. No Kings explores the freedom of a hidden community descended from indigenous people, escaped African slaves and European pirates. Here, a tomboy hurtles towards womanhood, while a fiercely independent single mother and a doubtful sea captain carry on at the edge of the sea. Things We Shouldn't Do, Mexico, directed by Bruno Santamaria. The island of El Roblito in Nayarit, Mexico, surrounded by jungles and an open sea, appears to be inhabited only by children. El Roblito seems like a pure and idyllic place that lacks adult supervision, until the children's actions slowly reveal signs of the adults' repressive behavior and the negative influences that loom over their childhood. TFI Network has invited the following projects through cultural partnerships in the Latin American. In collaboration with Los Cabos Film Festival, Mexico, written. In collaboration with EICTV Nuevas Miradas, Cuba, loading, written. In collaboration with DOCSMX Dreams, Facialetic, directed by Juan Perez. Dreams explores the dreamlike world of Mayan Indian Tzotzil culture. A traditional musician believes he's been granted the gift of music by the gods, but it's a gift that cannot be rejected, otherwise it would put his family in danger. As a result, he undertakes his destiny of serving his Mayan Indian community, despite any consequences that might arise. In collaboration with EICTV Nuevas Moradas, Cuba, PANQUIACO, directed by Ana Elena de Hera Sibaldo, an indigenous Panamanian man who lives in Portugal, believes he is plagued with a disease of nostalgia. His loneliness in Porto takes him on a journey that turns into a dreamlike experience. His memories and recollections end up revealing a path in search of his ancestral origins. The